ideas. Okay, now it should be working. For some reason I just like selected the wrong microphone and took one that wasn't working. I hope you guys can hear me now. Streamlabs says you can hear me, so I'm gonna assume you can hear me. Also, hello everyone, I haven't said hi. Oh yeah, good. So yes, it's live stream time. I'm definitely live streaming because I felt like live streaming today and not because I didn't have any other video ideas and didn't make anything. Oh yeah. I should probably say hi to everyone. So, Diamond Gems is here, Cargo, Samotnik, Shelby the Wolf, Saskia Scribbles, Datageist, Blind Bandit, Ehot, Podrage. Haha, this time I said it correct right away. I didn't call you Porridge accidentally. And Cello Monster, and of course, Flower. Yes. So, for those of you on Discord, which I assume multiple, like several of you are on Discord, like most of the people like that are online right now, I think, are on the Discord. Anyway, plan for today is doing that weird challenge thing that's drawing myself, or rather my Sona and Rose, and as multiple different animals. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta open up Krita and bring up the file before I switch screens. 1 second, or like 20 seconds. I'm a very slow person. Also, I need to sip on my hot chocolate before that gets cold. Okay, it's time. Here we go. I'm gonna have to extend this and make it 6 because I sort of ended up with 6 things, or rather, they're like the top 4 people voted for, which was, let's see, Raven, Hyena, Spider, and like Fox/Wolf. But I also want to do a mouse, and I have to do a dragon. Like, I can't not do a dragon, so those are gonna be the things I do today. Like, hopefully, we'll see how far I get. I'm not yet sure how detailed I'm gonna go with the drawings. But first thing I'm gonna do is extend the canvas image. Resize canvas here. Let's see. 50 should probably be enough. I can math right. Yes. And I have my pen and everything. And it's drawing time. Oh no, I have not been looking at chat. People have said stuff. Flower says Fox. I put Fox and Wolf kind of together because if I would have done 2 of them, they would have just ended up looking super similar. So I'm probably gonna do something that's kind of in between a fox and a wolf, but with furry characters, like, you can rarely tell unless it's like a really good art style that like makes the distinction. But yeah, it's probably gonna look quite a bit like a fox. What does the fox say? That song, I haven't heard that in ages. I should put that on at some point. Also, foxes make really weird noises, like outside of the song. Very, like they scream and stuff. It's like the song isn't accurate, but like it might as well be. They make such interesting sounds. Here. This, like nothing ever happened. Perfect. See? And you just gotta cross this out and say 6 instead of 4. There. Perfect. So, what should we start with? I guess it makes most sense to just start with the stuff most people voted for in the poll, which would be... what was that again? I forget already. I'm very bad at this. That was Raven. Oh yeah, Raven was my favorite. Probably. Jello Monster says fox noises aren't pleasant. Yeah, they're loud. They sound like foxes, but like slightly like dogs, but if you step on their tail accidentally and they just like make these really loud squeaky noises. But they're kind of cute. Foxes are very cute. Even their sounds are kind of cute, even if they're probably going to be annoying long term. Kamizuki says foxes basically just cackle. They cackle too, but they make other sounds too. They make like a ton of different sounds, and a lot of them you wouldn't expect from a fox. Like again, like Blind Bandit, cackling is definitely one of the things, but they do other stuff too. They do like weird howling, like almost laughing sounds. And I've forgotten again what I wanted to draw. Raven Rose. Rose Red Raven. Ah yes, my alternate Halloween persona. Or like feather sona, I guess. I don't know. What do you call bird furries? Featheries? I don't know. Oh no, Flower, not you. I should open Google Images because this time I actually want to like make the drawings look really nice. Like I wanted the request stream drawings to be nice too, but I didn't want to spend that much time on them. This time I want to spend like maybe half an hour or something on each one. I'll probably not get all of them done during the stream, but that doesn't matter. I should opening up a new PRF file. I can actually I'm tired. New scene. Here. Here's my PRF file. I'll probably push that back to my other screen later, but it doesn't really matter. So let's see, Raven. Gonna grab some nice reference images. Actually, it's probably worth opening up my Rose reference file. Here. So many pictures, like so much random stuff. Also stuff I can remove because I just needed it for a specific painting. Okay, Raven pictures. Ravens are so cool. I like them. Crows also, but ravens are like the cooler big brother of crows. They're so cute. Also, I can't see chat and get images at the same time, which is a problem. Ooh. Cello Monster. You worked at a fox shelter for a while. That sounds like it sounds fun in theory. I bet it would be kind of weird long term. Yeah, Podridge cougars do sound very weird. And oh yeah, avian furs. Avian furs make sense, except not really because birds don't have fur. It's like saying dog feathers or something like that. Also, no, I've not watched Hamilton. And crows steal soap bars. That's kind of funny. Also, I'm moving my reference file back to my other screen because it's gonna get a bit annoying. Purif is really practical though. I like Purif. So let's start with our basic raven. Yep, it's already looking like slightly long. Actually, I'm gonna make this profile because I don't know, ravens always look fancier from full side view. Oh yeah, Cello Monster, that's how it is with wild animals. Their sanitation habits are some. Yeah, I've heard that foxes get very smelly and like piss all over the place. Or like urinate all over the place is probably the... Oh yeah, and the thing that makes ravens distinct from crows, I think, is that they have a more bent beak, so I'm gonna make sure that she has that. And crow stealing soap is still so funny to me. The crows we have here mostly just sit on construction equipment, like cranes and stuff. I think they like the view from there, which is very understandable. Also, I need to look up like crow furry characters. Right. Nope, when I look up Raven character, I get the one from Teen Titans. There, that's better. I'm just gonna go, like, come up with something on my own. I can't really find anything super inspiring. Also, like, yeah, I've heard a lot of people say good stuff about Hamilton, but I'm not really a musical kind of person, so it's kind of whatever. Never watched the Teen Titans either, actually. I didn't watch many TV series and stuff when I was younger. I haven't played Zelda either, Legend of Zelda. I guess the bird characters are in Breath of the Wild. Like, I've seen pictures of them from Breath of the Wild. I have no clue how to make, like, the hands and stuff work. Also, I have not added any rose elements yet, which is kind of important. Should probably be drawing with red to stay on track. There. You'd throw your teeth on the roof for crows? That's so weird. Also, I always keeps accidentally saying crows when I mean ravens and vice versa. Actually, I usually just say crows. I rarely accidentally call a crow a raven. I'm not sure whether to make the wings the arms or to just give her a pair of wings and arms. Like two separate bits. Looks a bit chickeny. I don't know why. I think the beak is just a bit too fat. Also, Kamizuki says wings as arms, so I'm just gonna go with that. I think I'm actually gonna scrap that and do it looking forward a bit. I've changed my mind. It's weird, you can't find many pictures of ravens in like a 3/4 view. It's almost always like straight on from the side or a couple that are directly from the front. Okay, I found a good one. I mean, anatomically speaking, the feet are still feet. It's just like they have the hand function, I guess. I use so many different pieces of software for my art, I keep getting confused with the hotkeys, which is a problem. I'm gonna try and make the raven rose look a bit like mystical, because that's a bit slightly the vibe the new rose design kind of has. So, and ravens are like extra mystical looking animals, So that kind of fits together. Corvids are really cool. I like them. Oh no, flour. Paper writing. It's terrible. I hate papers. At Blind Bandit, yeah, new bananas are berries. Like the technical like botanical, I guess, classifications of like all kinds of fruits and stuff are so weird, or like so counterintuitive. I think watermelons, I think, are berries too. Like, not just watermelons, like all your like gourds in general, so cucumbers, zucchini, pumpkins, regular melon, yeah, all those kinds of melons. And bananas, I think it's something about them having the seeds inside and then like a certain kind of shell or something like that. And like, strawberries aren't berries because they have like multiple fruit and they're all on the outside. Same with raspberries and like blackberries. Blueberries are berries though, I think. Tomatoes might also be berries, I'm not sure. Ah, yeah, the paper on the whole Theranos situation. I think you told me about that. Yeah, well, I think you definitely told me about that one. I'm just gonna let the arms behind the back. Don't have time for like a full-on drawing. Ah yeah, so tomatoes aren't berries. I wonder what tomatoes are then. I've forgotten like the exact definition of what berry was. I heard that someplace. Berry is a fleshy fruit without a stone or pit, produced from a single flower containing one ovum. Nope, tomatoes are berries. And so are, yeah, cucumbers, eggplants, bananas. Now we gotta decide on the color for this character, because for like other people's characters, usually they just go with like the color of the original like the original Sona, but in my case I stuck to the natural colors of a tiger mostly and just like shifted them a bit towards red. So now I'm questioning. What MK Ultra moment? What even is MK Ultra? I don't actually know. Like, what does that mean? I could just give her like a cloak. I feel like that's the kind of thing. Ooh, use like a maroon. Yeah, maroon is probably, that's sort of the direction that's probably gonna work. Like, she's still gonna have this whole like petally stuff going around, it's just not gonna come from the stripes, it's gonna be like from the feathers. But yeah, could also be like a sort of stay black almost, but with the iridescence, you know how some corvids especially have sort of iridescent feathers, that could be red instead of like blue-green. And yeah, I'm gonna just give her a cloak because I can't be bothered to actually I'm just gonna scale her up a bit and then give her a cloak. Yeah, black with glossy red. But I have no clue what that means. Oh, what kind of sour cream do you have? Like, your sour cream definitely tastes sour. Kind of like the last sour cream I used for something tasted sort of similar to yogurt, which is not like extremely sour. It's not like squeeze your face together sour. But I also don't know how sour Sour Patch Kids are. No clue, we don't have them here. But it's definitely slightly acidic tasting. Flower. I mean, yeah, I could, but that wouldn't be a version of my Sona. That's the problem. Like, Rose doesn't, like, my Sona Rose doesn't have, like, tattoos and stuff, though that would be kind of cool. Like, if I ever get around to make, like, the V2, like, the second version of her that has, like, clothes and stuff, she's gonna have, like, piercings and maybe a tattoo. Hyenas are cool though. I love me some hyenas. Very cute. Also, still no clue about drawing birds. I'm very confused at what I'm doing right now. if it turns out good, that's purely coincidental. Ooh, you know what could be a really good reference actually? A white raven. Yeah, because you can actually see like the light and shadows better on a white one. Ravens look so cool. I like ravens. And I'm really tired. I might be catching a bit of a cold, which is not very nice. I don't like colds. Like everyone was like, oh yeah, I haven't gotten like a cold or anything since Corona started, and like since quarantine and everything, and I constantly get colds. Like even, I don't know, like I'm in my room all the time. I don't even know from who I could catch it, but for some reason I still do. Ooh, actually for a raven it might be cool to go with like a slightly more rosebud kind of shape. No, it doesn't work as well. Like the idea I have for this one is so hard to like execute in such a short amount of time, especially since I have no experience with birds. I should draw a couple more birds every once in a while. Still thinking of what I'm gonna do as like a spooky month special, like a Halloween special. Probably gonna sculpt like a black witchy cat, very cute one. Okay, now the sketch is done. Now I just need to color her in and everything. Does it look good from both sides? Yes. I wonder if Krita actually has... Oh, hi, Brendan, cool guy. Brendan? I can't say names. One of those is correct, hopefully. What did I know I've forgotten what I was actually gonna say. Oh yeah, I wonder if Krita has some kind of add-on, like, what's it called, screencast keys for Blender that sort of shows what keys you're pressing. So, I haven't been talking much today for some reason. I don't know, I've been very focused on, whatchamacallit, painting. I can't, words are hard. Though, I was also, like, earlier today I was working on a commission. Like you guys, obviously, if you're on the Discord, I posted a work in progress picture. I did the entirety of retopology yesterday and today. I'm getting faster and faster at it, which is very nice. I could have probably finished it in one day if I had like really tried super hard, but I didn't feel like it. Okay, let's go with this not quite black but kind of reddish color. Oh. Since we multiply, good. Also, I can't draw shiny things. I need to like practice though. Also, painting on a white background is actually terrible. I'm probably like, go on, hello? Yes. Make that just a bit gray. Just having like a bit gray is better. It's nicer for your eyes because it's not as glary, but it's also, it gives you a better idea of like how your colors actually look. Because usually when you're making an art, you want white to be reserved for the really extremely bright parts of your artwork. Like, I don't know, if the light source is inside the picture, that's gonna be white, or maybe depending on how your values exactly are, like the highlight in the eyes could be almost completely white. But if you have the background be pure white, it's gonna throw you off really badly. And because like it's an extreme for the background instead of relatively neutral color. And for some reason I'm just like, I hate the fill bucket tool for some reason. Like there's so many ways to quickly fill in stuff, and I always go in and just manually paint them in. Like there's like your lasso select that you could fill in, there's just regular fill, like various kinds of selections, but for some reason I always just go back to regular old filling it in. Also, I keep forgetting to look at chat. Hey, friend from Russia. Greetings back to Russia. I can't read Cyrillic, sadly. Drawing school, thanks. And also, yes, I know Cluckbirds. She was one of my favorite artists for a long time. Also, Flower. What did I do today? Mostly retopology. I found a new podcast, oh yeah. I don't think I've mentioned it really anywhere, but I've sort of switched over from like watching videos or something in the background while I'm drawing to just listening to a podcast. And I've been just like binging through so many podcasts. So the new one I found is called Ologies, which is like a very nice science communicator lady interviewing all kinds of like ologists. So like meteorologist or an entomologist or like a what else was there, paleontologist, and like all kinds of ologists, and they kind of talk about the stuff they do. It's really cool. Before that I just finished with a podcast called There's No Such Thing as a Fish, which is like again like random facts, kind of sciencey stuff, but it's comedians from Britain, and so they like laugh at everything. So they make like jokes about everything, and sometimes really bad jokes, but that's part of the fun. Also, I'm shading now, so that's good. Also, Flower asked what I cooked, and I don't think I answered that, so I made stir fry. Very exciting, I know. Well, it might be interesting for everyone else, but like, I cook stir fry very often. But I have actually been cooking regularly. Like I think I've cooked something every day this week, which is cool. And I'm like collecting more recipes and stuff, which is also good. Also, hi, Keyboard Smash. That's what I'm just gonna call you because it looks like a Keyboard Smash, your name. And yes, it's Roseburb. So, Rose Red Raven. I should probably add the name here. There. Perfect. I don't know, maybe that was like for a second I thought that might have been really offensive. It might be another language, but like I don't know any Latin-based languages that just have words like that. They're fully without any vowels. So I'm just gonna risk it. Also, I'm doing shading for some reason before I've finished the colors. So I'm just gonna have to hide that and finish the colors. But that's the nice thing about shading on an extra multiply layer. Also, this would actually be a good opportunity if people have painting related questions. Because since it's real time, I can easily, like more easily explain what I'm doing. So if you have any painting questions, now is a good time to ask. Like obviously you can always ask on the server at other times, but I'm really bad at replying. Even though it's my server. So, yeah. Gonna make the beak a bit... I was gonna say I'm gonna make it a bit more grey, and I ended up making it more saturated than the rest. Cargo's Smitnik. No, you know how to bake textures. Yes, that is that is the most important cooking skill, definitely. But yeah, I've been at home alone more recently. Mostly because I'm like done with school, so I happen to be alone at home at the times like most other people aren't at home in my family and stuff, so if I want to eat something nice, I have to make it myself, or like in theory order, but I don't know, my family, we never order food really, so it's not even something I really consider. Don't get like delivery or whatever. Ah yes, drawing school, yeah. it can be really hard to understand people like in your second language. I wouldn't know, I haven't actually ever learned a second language. I know 2 languages, but I learned both of them as a baby at the same time. Also, this is probably too light red for these roses, but like it gets the point across, I think. Have fun in class, Flower. Boop. It's okay. During school. It's fine, I got the gist of, I think, what you're trying to say. That's the most important thing. Also, this is still the wrong red. It's not even red, it's like dark orange. Colors are so weird. Add the shadows back in. This is a cool thing I actually only learned recently, but in Krita you can use Control to color pick, but if you hold Control Alt, it'll color pick just the color that's on your layer, and it'll ignore like transparency, and it'll ignore like layer effect, so I can grab the color I used for my shading again without having to like switch stuff around and turn up the opacity and stuff like that, which is really great. And bye, Podrage. See ya, have fun with whatever it is you're doing. I think this is pretty good for this raven drawing. Maybe if I have time later on in the stream I'll come back and like render it out a bit more, but it's pretty good for now. So what do you guys think I should do next? There was hyena was technically the next in terms of votes, but there's also the dragon, there's a mouse I wanted to do. And then from the voted ones, there is a spider and something else. Oh yeah, wolf or fox. Yeah. So oh no, cargo. Cargo's Motnik, that's gonna be so... That would be such an amalgamation. I think I would really struggle with that. Also, during school, I'm not taking any additional suggestions. I've already... Like, the animals I'm doing have already been decided on the Discord server. I'm just deciding on which ones I'm gonna do first. Oops, so it's between mouse and spider. I might have to go with spider because that's a kind of cool suggestion, but I'll do mouse after that. Spider. Nope. And now I've lost my sketching color. Oh no. Help me. I have acquired my sketching color again, I think. Yep. So, let's see. I still have the pictures of the spider open. Good. It's so cute. It's called the Imperial Jumping Spider, I think. And it's so adorable. I love it so much. They're so cute. I have no clue how to make it look like Rose, but that's okay. Just gonna start. I had an idea actually for how to make the mouse look like Rose. I would have like done a whole bunch of stuff with the ears since mice have such big ears. But I don't even know how to make like a anthropomorphic spider. That would be like a good start. Speaking of spiders, for those of you who are on my on the Discord, you would have also seen that I recently I did some sewing and I sewed myself a little what's it called? A little leopard plushie. And I want to make more plushies. And like I found some good places online where you can download or like buy patterns for sewing plushies. And one of them has a spider plushie and I downloaded that one, so that might be what I do next. Wait, how do spiders' bodies look again? They only have like the... Wait, do they have a separate head? I'm not actually sure. Wait one minute, I have to Google spiders. Like, are the arms connected to the same bit as the head is, or are the arms... the head a separate bit? Arms are connected to the same bit as the head. That's gonna be a bit difficult. Also buy keyboard smash. God, spiders are so hard to anthropomorphize because they have just completely different anatomy than humans. Like other animals, like, you know, they have a rib cage, they have a spine, they have a head, they have like arms and legs. But spiders and like arachnids and insects and stuff like that, it's just kind of completely different. And now I'm not sure. Like usually my style, the anatomy of the animal stays quite similar to how they are originally, so I'm not sure how to make her look anthropomorphic here. Let's see, let me bring up pictures of the spider again. So they very often have just like two arms sticking up, but I'm probably not gonna do anything with that. And I don't know whether to give her fingers because spiders don't have, like, spider paws are just like one rounded thing. At least jumping spiders, you don't see really anything that looks like fingers or anything. So that makes it difficult. Everything is hard. I'm just gonna give her like 3-fingered hands. Let me see. Macrocantha. Let's see. When I Google that, I just get flowers. 1 second. Ooh, that does look really cool. That's a cool looking spider. Like a horned spider. And moin Cedric. Cedric's Design World. Ooh, electric blue tarantula also sounds cool. I think I'm gonna go with a bit more of a stylized spider to make it anthropomorphic, to make it like furry. Because this, if I try too hard to stick to like making it look like a realistic spider, it's just gonna be a pain. Actually, like the really fun parts of the fun parts you could use for fun design stuff are on the back side, so I'm gonna draw from the back. It's gonna be like a big rose, kind of rose looking spider butt. So do you guys all have favorite animals? Like, what are you guys' favorite animals? Obviously mine is tiger, hence why Rose is a tiger. No, this isn't working. I might have to skip over the spider for now and like think about the design more. This might work. Just gonna ignore what the body is doing and stick to mostly just head. Like one arm, it's like sticking out like this. And then obviously we need the rosy parts. Which gonna be kind of like they are with the other versions. Here. Let's see, anything. And cargo. Yeah, there's some really cool weird animals. Oh yeah, goblin shark is a very weird looking animal. I like goblin sharks, kind of. Well, I'd say I like them. I think they're cool kind of. Like, cool for being weird. Let's see. Oh yeah, you know what would be fun? Like all these hairy bits that the spiders have, just make them into like plant stalk thingies. Like, you don't really see them in like the roses you see in stores or in like rose gardens, but they're in wild roses. They're there. And let's add a bit of a segment here. Let's see. Damn, I have such an earworm right now from one of the baby metal songs. Not even sure which one it is off the top of my head. I think it's Megitsune. I don't know. That's probably not the right way to pronounce it, but I don't know Japanese. Ooh. Sculpting it all. I'm curious to see how he looks. If you feel like putting him on the Discord or something. Or maybe you have and I just haven't seen it and I'm gonna feel very dumb. Oh yeah. Hi Flick. This is Rose Red Raven and Rose Red Spider. And I'm gonna make make more roses. Like that's the point of this challenge. There's gonna be, I think next is the mouse, is what I promised. Let's see, I need like pictures of the spider again for the colors. They have a sort of pinkish face that's actually going to work out really well for this one. Might have to bring in the actual ref sheet for Rose for reference so that I can make the colors kind of look similar. Oh god, I forgot about my hot chocolate. Now it's completely cold. Here is Ruse. The spider is kind of orangey in the face, so I might actually use Rose's original colors for this one. At least for parts. Looking very weird so far, but I can fix it probably, something like that. I know how to art stuff. That's my job apparently, which is still quite weird. I could do the art stuffs, I make some money from the art stuffs. It's going well, I guess. Here. Let's see what color are actually the legs on the spider. Yeah, like grayish and black. So that's sort of how I'm gonna make the colors here. Except I'm gonna add in a bit of the orange just to make it feel a bit like warmer, I guess. These colors are very all over the place, doesn't really matter. Yeah. I'm gonna use like a lightish blue to indicate where she's looking. Here. That sort of works. Good enough, I think. Okay, now it's shadow time. Gonna grab the same color I used for the shadows on the other one and make sure to set it to multiply and go right over. In this case, for this time for shading, I just used a relatively light color so I don't have to like turn down the opacity of my shading layer. Usually I'll use a slightly darker color, and then I'll have to turn down the opacity. But yeah, it doesn't really make a difference actually. And I'm not really particularly happy with how the spider has turned out, but I don't really know how to draw spiders, or at least I don't know how to like anthropomorphize spiders. So I guess that's just how she's gonna be, which is fine, I guess. Could add some highlights, might make her look a bit nicer. Yeah, looks about right. So let's see, what am I gonna do next? I think the next thing I said is gonna be the mouse, so that's what I'm gonna do. Hi Flower and bye Flower. You know what could actually help this maybe look a bit nicer? Oh, accidentally set my colors to multiply instead of my lines. It doesn't actually make much of a difference. The effect is still the same, but it's still nicer when you have them. Here, that makes you look a bit cuter. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, next was mouse. Mouse is gonna be a bit easier. I think it was specifically a field mouse. I'm not sure though, let me check. Also, damn, I've already almost been streaming for 1.5 hours. It's probably not gonna end up being like a super long stream. I'm gonna probably stop latest at 9:30, which is in an hour. So let's see. Yep, it was a field mouse. Let's look up pictures of field mice for reference. Oh yeah, those are the ones that like sleep in flowers sometimes. They're so adorable. They're so small and cute. I love mice. There was a while where I wanted like a pet mouse. Oh. So cute. There's a little nose. Got big old eyes. They have super cute eyes. They're... Have I mentioned that I think mice are super cute? Mice are super cute. I need a image from a good angle for, yes, here's one. Good, as a reference image. Oh no, it's not loading. Let's see, what kind of nice images of mice can I find to use as references? Yeah. And here. Get the eyes in place, get the nose, get the ears. And here. Want to give this mouse rose like really rosy ears. And super cute eyes. And she's gonna get like the same kind of sort of rosy, petally stuff on her head like all the other roses, but with extra rosy ears. Here. I'm not quite sure about the eye placement currently. I need to use the liquefy tool on them and push them down a bit. Or push one down and push one up a bit. Let's see. Here. The blind bandit asks, what's the difference between mice and rats? I guess they're just two separate, like, groups of animals. They look slightly different. Rats are obviously usually bigger. They have, they look a bit different. Like, if you see a mouse and a rat next to each other, you can tell that they're two different animals. Sort of like a rabbit and a hare, I guess. Look, kind of, give off similar vibes, but are completely different animals. Well, not completely different, I think they're relatively close related, but like different families or whatever. I also wanted to have a pet rat for a while. And I still kind of would, like, if the opportunity arises, I would accept a pet rat. They're cute, but they don't live very long, that's the annoying thing. They live like 2 to 3 years, max. And like, mice are even shorter. Let's see, I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this nose. I'm just gonna make it I can make her look up more. Yay, that's kind of cute. Nope, rabbits and hares are like completely different. Like completely different animals. It's so weird. They look like they're almost the same, but they can't like have babies together or anything. And they act totally differently. Like for example, rabbits live in burrows and like make little houses for themselves, and hares just like live out on the open field. Okay, this is a cutish looking mousey. This is going well. Good, I really want to make another plushie. Like I had so much fun with the first plushie I made. His name is Gilbert. I really want to make another one. Hares have such like... Hares don't look as cute as rabbits. Rabbits have like super cute, adorable faces, and hares look way more like some kind of mystical creature. Like they have seen stuff. They have like these super wide eyes, and they're usually lighter than the eyes of rabbits. Whereas rabbits have usually like dark eyes, really cute looking ones. Yeah, wizard rabbit. None of them so far have Rose's like cool collar around their neck, but I also don't feel like going back and adding it. Well, I might add it to the spider, but I really like how the raven looks just with all of them sort of going downwards. Yeah, here's another truth about the universe. That's at least how they look. There. That actually makes the spider look not nicer. Improves her vibes substantially. Wow. I'm so bad with spelling myself. Billy Bandit. It's like spelling and then typing is even worse because like I'm already super bad at just like writing down the right word, and then just with the added annoying stuff of a keyboard. Like earlier today I was trying to write 40 and I wrote 4-0, like O was in like regular lowercase o instead of a 0. And just like, I don't even know how that happens. They're really close together on the keyboard, but still. Like, I constantly accidentally write zeros instead of O's, or just like completely misspell something. It's very annoying. The mousey turned out cute. I'm liking this one. Oh no. Forgot that the text is on the same layer. Also, is mouse written with a C or with an S? I don't actually know. I constantly second guess myself with my spelling. And I'm really tired. Yeah, Pedro, Henrique, I'm bad at titles. Don't worry about it. And I'm also not like trying to like clickbait a whole bunch of new people. It's more like a chill stream for people who happen to be here and interested in watching me make art. Also, yeah, that's pretty much the difference between how rabbits and bunnies and like rabbits and hares, or like jackrabbits, look. Blind Bandit. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not even old. Like, I literally just finished school, like high school, a couple of months ago, and I was just as bad at writing when I was still in school. So like, I haven't even had the time to forget the spellings yet. It's not even that, like, with some exceptions, like sometimes I second guess myself with like mouse, whether it's written with a C or an S, but for the most part it's not even the fact that I don't know something. It's just like I just miswrite it. Also, Blind Bandit, I'm pretty sure jackrabbit is just another name for hares. And add in some shadows. This time I'm just adding in shadows completely before I did the like color for whatever reason. I'm very weird like that with shadows, but like figuring out where the light source is and everything is kind of an important part of painting, so it's kind of whatever, even if the base colors aren't in yet. And with this like workflow with using a multiply layer, it's really easy to just change things around later, and it doesn't really matter in what order you add them. So it's all good. And here. Jackrabbit sounds like an updated version of rabbits. It's very misleading because, like, again, they're actually like fully separate animals. They're still related, but it's like dogs and wolves, or like dogs, wolves, coyotes, all that. Those are like closer together than rabbits and hares.
Any ideas?
Oh, I'm so tired. I'm probably gonna stop the stream and like I'm gonna probably end the stream after I finished up the mouse. I'm probably not gonna start on another character because, as I said, I'm very tired. And like really the only reason why I started the stream, like why I like live streamed at all today, is because I don't have a video and I wanted to put out some sort of content. Because I'm here, I can do something. It's just like I've been working on commissions and personal art and like sewing and some other stuff, and it's just like didn't get around to recording anything that I could put out as a video on its own. And yeah, cargo, tigers and cats are probably a good, relatively good comparison. But I think tigers and pet cats are a bit too far apart. Like a bit further apart than rabbits and hares, but I'm not sure. It's always hard to say like how close or how far apart different animals are. This shadow color looks wrong. That's because it's wrong. Yeah. It's a bit darker and less saturated than the ones I used for the other ones, other animals. The blind bandit, what did they call cheetahs purr and meow, actually. And I think pumas might too. I'm pretty sure. Like, there's a switch somewhere down cats where like the really big ones like tigers and lions and leopards and jaguars, like the panthera, the like really big ones, they can only roar because they have slightly different voice boxes. But yeah, the slightly smaller ones, they can purr. But like, yeah, cheetah, Lucas Harris, they chirp too, but they also meow. Like, they make several different sounds, and one of them is like its kind of chirping sound, like it sounds like a small bird, it's so weird. And the other is like sort of meowing, and like they also purr. Also, let's see. Field mouse. Yeah, they have a sort of lighter color too, so I'm gonna add that in. And the mouse is turning out cute too, which is always good. I have a hare in my garden. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm just used to the word hare. But it's sort of like that with every word. Every word is kind of weird. Just kind of accept that it is what it is. All words are made up. Language isn't real. Woo. Spooky. Links are cute. Links, I think, purr too. I might be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure links are still like under the meowing line, under the purring line. I'm not sure if they meow, but they definitely probably purr. Yeah, you don't want animals eating your crops. It's always a bit of a bummer. There's like some exceptions, like there are some animals you can have that aren't, like say cats, obviously. They aren't gonna eat your stuff. They're gonna eat the stuff that eats your stuff. That's the whole point, whole reason we have cats. Okay, mouse rose is done. And I'm probably gonna, as I said earlier, stop the stream pretty soon here. So, because I'm tired. I was already tired when I started, but I have done 3 animals. Or maybe I'll like do a 4th so that I can like fill out the sort of beam. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. It's not gonna take that long, so it'll be fine. So which one do you guys think I should do first? I still have the dragon I want to do, the hyena, there's the wolf/fox, like I guess generic canine. Oh, too bright. Yeah, wolf/fox will probably be the fastest. But dragons are cooler. I like dragons. Probably gonna go with the dragon. Yeah, seems to be a lot of agreement on that. That's good. Stream delay is so annoying. But before I do that, just make some slight tweaks to to the mouse here. Yeah, foxes are really cute. I'm still gonna do the fox, but for now, I'm gonna do the whatchamacallit, dragon first. I'm gonna switch this to 4 for the sake of a Twitter post. Potato, that's why my critter workspace looks like this. Pretty much using, like, if you go into settings, window question mark, no workspace, pretty much using big paint, but with some, no wait, not big paint, big paint 2 I think, yeah, but with some modifications, like I closed up some of the windows. And then I also downloaded a theme because I like red, in case you haven't noticed from the fact that my username includes red. So, I could put the link in chat for where I downloaded the theme, but it's gonna be hard to find. If you Google critter themes, you should find it at some point. There's like a couple of custom themes you can download, and one of them is red. There's also like blue and green ones and some other stuff. But yeah, that's why my workspace looks like it looks. So I'm gonna need to like just make sure the eyes here are a bit clearer. Just a little bit. There. Like obviously whatever workspace you use kind of depends on how you prefer working. And just like this just happens to be what works for me and like what I'm used to at this point. I won't do the dragon yet. I'm gonna do my regular dragon pose. Like almost all the dragons, like when I draw just a dragon portrait, they almost always have the same pose, and it's this one. Like sort of bending, leaning downwards. But it works, so I'm just gonna stick with it. God, I don't think I've made a dragon in quite a while. Or was it? It was probably like my second to last painting was a dragon. But that's quite a while for me. Let's see. It was 3 months ago. Yeah, that's a long time for me in between dragon art. I like dragons. Might make some kind of dragon 3D model at some point. Let's see. I'm gonna give her horns because I don't know, like all my dragons have horns. Might end up like removing them and just having her have these like flower things, like petals. Also, I'm not quite sure yet what like base color I should use for the rose dragon. Probably gonna be completely red, maybe. You could have smaller horns, like short stumpy horns, kind of like my crystal dragon Pearl. Could give her ears, that could look cute, like sort of flowery ears. Maybe. Oh no, I don't quite like them. Gonna go without them. Here, let's see, big ass flower stuff. Like obviously all the scales are gonna be kind of petals, but I'm not gonna go in detail and draw in all the scales. Don't have time for that today. Well, technically I have time, but getting tired. As I said. Yeah. At this point I've actually like I had a problem with that for a while, just like continuing to work for way too unreasonable amounts of time instead of sleeping. So I've actually like made myself a proper sleeping schedule, and I make sure I go to bed at like actually a set time, and also like I turn off my computer an hour before that just to make sure that I can properly get myself prepared to go to sleep, and I actually sleep on time rather than staying up way late and drawing. Especially right now, since I don't have school, I can always just finish whatever I was doing in the morning. I don't have much stuff that has a super tight time limit. And here, now we need the big ass like flower collar thing. See, I'm gonna like actually as a bit of for a bit of variety, I'm actually gonna give her regular sort of spade shaped neck scales. And some more sort of floral stuff down the neck. Dragon Rose is just completely petal overkill, obviously, because she's a fantasy creature, so there's no like limits to how petally she can be. gonna get small chin horns too. Like pretty much all my dragons have horns on their chin, horns on their like the back of their jaw, kind of the corner of their jaw, and then horns on their face. They all look sort of similar, sort of samey. And there. Dragon rose is done, except for colors, obviously. So gotta add in that. It's probably gonna be pink. Or like orange. This could actually be a nice color. Yeah, Pedro definitely looks like the leafy dragon, but like that's really an obvious choice because actually the new design of Rose is slightly like has elements of the leafy dragon with these layers of like leaves. So obviously if I make a dragon version of Rose, she'll end up with like these leafy elements all over places. I'm gonna end up bright red, slightly orange. Yeah, this is a good color. God, the reds all look so saturated on my screen, and they probably are, but you know what? That doesn't matter. Saturated reds are good today. You're feeling oversaturation. They're not actually that oversaturated, like this would be an oversaturated red. Oh god. No. No, no good. Painful for the eyes. Oh no. I still have it on my brush. A digital brush. The horns can be like slightly grayish, something like that, yeah. And there. Here we go. Add some more of that petally goodness around the back. And then all the big ones around the collar. Do love those big roses. And we gotta use some of that pink. Gonna use that for the like, chest area. No, not there. I can have some pink around the sides though, like along the bottom of the face. There, I'm liking this one. This one is good. So my favorite so far, I think, are probably the raven, followed by the dragon, followed by the mouse, and then the spider. Leafy sounds like an insult. I mean, I literally named the dragon leafy dragons, and he is covered in leaves, or they are covered in leaves. I don't give my dragons genders usually. I don't know, like, I guess the majority of the art I make of like creature art, I don't put any thought into whether it's a male dragon or a female dragon, or if dragons even have gender. I don't know, maybe they reproduce by just magic or something like that. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But this one is girl dragon because it's my persona and I'm a girl. Okay, now I just need to add shadows. And my shadow color is severely gone, so I'm just gonna have to grab a new one. There. It works out though. And add in some nice shadows here. A bit messy, but that's how it goes on streams. I don't know, maybe at some point I'll like stream some non-stream specific art. I was actually, at first, I was planning on just streaming my commission, like continuing to work on my commission today. But then I just kind of ran across this whole sort of art challenge meme on my feed and thought, yep, it might be fun to it might be fun to do that. So that's what I'm doing today, but that's alright. And here it is. These are all my roses. I think the raven looks least like regular rose, but I still like her the most. I might actually like see how it looks if I give her more of the whole like feather ruffle thing to make her a bit more like in line with the others. think I might like it more without the thingies, but I also made them a bit janky, so it's hard to say. And I should probably use a different brush because I used a slightly more textured one for the original shading. You know what? It actually looks pretty alright with the flower color too. Do I like it more? Not sure, but it was worth a go. Yeah, it's actually, I think it's a bit better with a extra like roughly bit around the neck. Matches more with Rose's original design. Welp, I would say that's it for this live stream. It has been fun. Oh yeah, I need to add the name to Rose Red Dragon. Red. There. So it's been nice live streaming, I guess. See you all next time I do this, or like for my next video or something like that. And yeah, hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, evening. I don't know. Here it's 9 p.m. 15 p.m. So not gonna do much else tonight. Probably work a bit more on my 3D model and then go to bed. So, but whatever you all are doing, I hope you have a good time. So yeah. Good night, and thanks Flick and Blind Bandit, and hi Guzman. You're just turning up when when the stream is ending, so rip. Not much stream left. Anyway, yeah, that's been it for me for today.